We're live. Okay. Well, guys, we're finally back. And this time we brought you to Fit Nation 2.0 in Ontario. As you see, we have the whole gym to ourselves. I guess they officially opened Sunday, yesterday. We couldn't make it, but we're here today. Very spacious. Still has that Fit Nation look. I want to do a little bit of a tour before we get started. The owners, Art and Junior, they're not here right now. However, we'll show them in a future video, have them talk about the gym a little bit more, go into detail about their vision, all that stuff. But for now, I'll show you the equipment. So over here, we got the treadmills. But the cool thing is the placement of them, right? At the other location, we were facing a wall. Now we have a view. So that's the best part. Everything's kind of grouped together, I believe. So this is the leg section right here. They've got some interesting pieces here, some newer stuff, some Cybex stuff. Stuff that's not really at the other location if you've been there, the one in Norwalk. This one's in Ontario, I think I mentioned that earlier. But yeah, we got the leg stuff over here. Like I said, we got some pin loaded, some plate loaded, Arsenal, Cybex. I believe there's some max pump stuff here, booty builder stuff, top of the line stuff at this one. Like I said, a little bit of more of the modern side of things. Women, this is definitely going to be your side. This is my first time here. It's actually pretty cool. Like I said, there's a lot of space in this one. I love the higher ceilings, that warehouse look. I've always thought that was cool for a gym vibe. You got ab stuff here. Fat fucking Paul right there. He's working. So this, like I said, newer stuff. Arsenal back. This is the Humbler. Everyone knows that. We got some cable stuff here. This is some pieces that they didn't have at the other one. Your I think it's called a jungle gym. That's what they're called. This is pretty cool for rows. I love individual cable stuff like this. This is a really good piece. If you like back equipment, this is the one. Okay. Same thing over there. Oh, we're definitely gonna use this one today. For pec flies, I've always said this is one of the best pec flies made, the seated. I used to train at a 24-hour fitness and they would have this there. So that's pretty cool they have this here. I guess they have the cable or the curl variation on the bottom, but also you could do a upper pec squeeze with that. Decline bench, more back stuff over there. Again, the way they group the stuff together, it seems like chest stuff's over here, benches, arm stuff over there, more treadmills. Oh, they got the Arsenal side lateral raise. That's pretty cool. Regular pec deck. That's an interesting side lateral machine right there, that black one. Today's not shoulders, however, we'll definitely be trying that sometime. But yeah, guys, that is the new Fit Nation gym. They actually have a posing room here. I'll show you guys that at the very end. But for now, I'm feeling my pre-kicking in. Hype reloaded. Blackstone Labs, code Big Joe 15. All right.
Why not the machine?
Because I set that up before I became the machine officially. I mean, I got that nickname. I just talked about this when I came in here. Joe the Machine happened in 2022, and I was posing. I just won the Cal amateur show, Cal State Championship, became Miss California. When they announced my name, head judge Tarek said Joe the Machine. Don't know where it came from, don't know how it came about, but they officially made that official when they announced me as Joe the Machine at the Texas Pro. So moving forward, if I can change everything from Fat Joe or Big Joe or whatever to Joe the Machine or the Machine or a machine, I think I'm gonna try to make that happen. So, Joe the Machine. All right. So we're starting off with this cable fly. I've already kind of felt it out, and it's incredible. Even our camera guy had to jump in and get a set in. So the way I like to do this one is I like to have a small bend in the elbow, really stretch that chest, and almost press and drive through to a straight arm, getting a real deep contraction at the top. Ease into the stretch. 4. Yeah. So as you saw, higher reps, just getting a feel for the machine, get a lot of blood flow in the chest, get everything warmed up. At the core of it. Yo man, it's hot as fucking. I love this song. Man in the Queer. That's Paul.
It's the mirror, motherfucker.
The Queer in the Mirror. Paul's never gonna change from gay. Remix. Bro. You know what's funny is I had him in 4th before I saw him. Said, I think he'll get like 2nd. Saw him in the lineup. This motherfucker's gonna win the show. But 24.
It just goes to show how much classic is completing.
Bro, when you have to drop 40 extra pounds.
You know, but people keep saying, oh, the classic is holding people back. It's their choice to do classic.
Yeah.
It's not classic holding them back. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, it's his choice of doing classic.
that's my point. Like, it's, yeah.
That's the whole purpose of classic, to look smaller, to look more
Aesthetic.
that aesthetic type.
But I mean, I do agree that some of those motherfuckers are huge. Because some of those guys are 240 on stage. You know, the taller ones. So, you know, they're sucking down, like I said, 40 fucking pounds, you know? So those guys are going to be on stage at 260, 270. Like Wesley Visser.
Yeah, bro.
He's going to be huge.
He's huge.
It's an exciting time in bodybuilding.
Yeah.
It's an exciting fucking time.
You think after what happened with hers right now, after this year's Olympia, we're gonna see classic guys start to kind of push it, maybe? Like the top 5 classic guys, Ramon, Wesley.
They already did, right? Ramon, I was thinking.
Ramon is going to already.
Yeah. I think
Wesley,
did too.
I think,
Needs more time?
no, I think he will after seeing it because, again, you know, you can't get better when you're capped.
Nope.
Because when you do get better, you still have to hit the cap. Meaning, at a certain point, you're fucking shredded. You are fucking peeled, and to get more peeled is not possible. Like, you just lose muscle at a certain point.
Well, see, there are people, they sit the classic because they think about the dangerous part of being open, right? Like open, you got to push a little more gear, you got to eat a lot more food. So these guys that are, you know, that are capped at 240 are going up to what, 270, 280, and then they're dropping the 40 pounds to get on stage. So now they're going to go to what, 310, 320? So I mean, is that going to hurt their look? Is that going to hurt their look and their weight?
I just think if I do it, if you're gonna do bodybuilding, it's not going to be healthy for you. Like, what the fuck? Like, okay, sorry.
All in, right?
If you want to be the best in the world, you can't expect to fucking be the healthiest in the sport.
No.
It's that simple. I mean, can it be done healthy in a way? To an extent. But again, are you trying to just compete or are you trying to be the best in the world? Because some motherfuckers don't give a fuck about the health part and they're gonna beat you. Why? Because they have nothing to lose in their head. They'd rather just beat you. So don't expect to be the best or get higher than someone willing to do more than you. We only got I think 3 more weeks. No, fuck. When's the Olympia? Yeah. No, I'm gonna get my blood work done. See what I need to do.
Fix up our house.
How much time I need to take off. And then for sure we'll do one little like push, but I'm not getting above 290. And if anything, if I get to 290, I'm just gonna grow into it. So I'll be a lot leaner this time around. I'm still pretty damn lean. I'm only 15 pounds away from 290. So we'll see after that. You know, it's interesting training for a feel and a contraction compared to a number. I think that's the best way to put how I'm training. Throw that with some volume behind it, and you're gonna get some crazy growth.
It's like you're saying, listening to your body.
Yeah, but training with purpose every rep. So when I'm doing the tempo I'm doing, it's because I'm making sure those contractions are felt. They're staying in the place that I want to feel them, and they almost hurt, but it's a different kind of hurt. It's a good hurt. But you're also gonna keep them from getting injured to that kind of style too.
And then in that moment, are you stopping right before failure? Like right when you think, you know what, I'm gonna fail, let me stop 1 or 2 before?
Yeah.
Or go to failure?
So, say I'm doing 3 working sets. Those first 2 sets are like that. That last set, I'll go to failure mechanically. So I'm not gonna force any reps. And I'll feel it coming like that set. I had a perfect final rep and then that was it. If I would try to go for another one, I would have tried to like do some momentum and stuff. I'll jerk a little bit, but that one I'm able to keep it a true press through my pecs with full extension and all that stuff. Yeah. Fuck.
Should burn that motherfucker.
So how you been, Paul? We haven't caught up in a while. How you been? How's everything going?
Good, bro. Good. I'm not as fucking fat as Joe, but 266.
What was your on-stage weight?
Probably 250-ish.
Okay, cool.
I woke up, we're about the same again. I think I woke up for Texas around 248. And then whatever I ate, whatever the food weight before, you know. It's about 250-ish, I guess. But I'm good, bro, you know. Working, trying to improve. I don't know if I'm gonna compete again, but I'm sure working like I am. So, see what happens. I got some health numbers I need to fix. Doctors have fatty liver, so I gotta try to reverse that. And then my kidney, I believe my kidney values are kind of high. The regular shit, you know what I mean? Regular things I need to fix besides the fatty liver. So I'm gonna dedicate myself into that, bro. You see what happens from there?
No prostate?
No prostate. They didn't do the fucking check.
Hey, if you need someone to do it, let me know.
Oh, you offer it? It's a flat, right?
Incline. It's not a hammer strength, it's a pre-core, but hammer strength feel of an incline press. So a lot of the times I'll like to do a converging machine before a straight bar Smith. Reason being, full stretch, peak contraction at the top because you're driving your hands together. On a fixed bar, you don't get that true peak contraction. However, we got a lot of blood flow, a good connection. You'll get more out of the Smith, in my opinion, if you do something like this first.
What's the measurement? Have you measured them?
No. We finally found the measuring tape though.
What was it last time? A while back. Do you remember?
I think they were a leaner 21 and a half.
You had a guess now. What do you think?
22 and a half. Right now. No, I think they're at 22, no pump. If I were to guess. I'll put a third one. If I were to guess. That was good weight. I only got 10.
Yeah, I got 11 with 3.
So you saw, slowly built up. Found a weight that's like enough that sits on my pecs for the press. Like again, this is a feeling thing that I can't really explain other than you just feel the load on the stretch. And when you feel that, it's enough tension to be able to get a complete contraction. If you have to work too hard to get that contraction, it's not enough weight. We're moving on to the Smith. We already have the converging incline press. Reason for incline, honestly, I'm sure you've heard it across the board. Flat for me hurts my shoulders, but also for most bodybuilders, you're gonna get your lower pecs involved in many movements. So if you can focus more volume on the incline pressing and develop that mind-muscle connection there, you're gonna get the more bang for your buck. So, and on your side shots and everything, just trust me when I tell you, like, you get rid of the fat on the lower pec, your lower pec's gonna look good. It just is. If you're gonna do anything for lower pec, I highly recommend just doing a weighted dip or a dip machine. It's better leverage for your shoulder joints, it's less stress, and you're gonna get more bang for your buck again in your triceps, your chest, so overall development in those areas. Okay, so you see the angle of the machine? You're trying to hit upper chest, right? If it's pushing this way up, so your legs are here, you're pushing more this way, which is the direction of the upper chest fibers. You go the other way, now you're pushing more of a downward away from the chest. So you're pushing lower and lower into the lower pec. So if you're trying to get the most out of the upper chest at an angled Smith machine like this, always go to where it's pushing away from your legs, not towards them. Because you gotta think about, you're trying to create an incline. So the more you go this way, if you push outward, you're creating more and more of a flat because you're getting those angles away from each other. And it's kind of, what is it, like counterproductive of what you're trying to really do. It took us forever to figure that out, by the way.
Huh? I text Art. Wait, dog. What the fuck is that?
Olympia predictions. I've stayed the same.
It's not that bad.
Oh, I've only said the top 5.
It's warm, but it's not.
I did the top 10 the other day, but I'll do top 5.
I mean, that's what happens to me.
I have Nick Walker.
That's what happens when you go through menopause.
I have Hottie, Samson, Derek, and Martin.
Oh. Where the fuck? That won't be shit.
trying to think. I may switch Hottie and Samson
It's
at
crazy
some
that when
point.
they're in their fucking early 30s going to
Depending on if I see Samson
He flashes and shit.
looking better from the back
Does it fuck up the period?
as he fills out.
Some people do, like me.
Because
Period, but I still have symptoms.
the reason I have Samson dropping the way I do is because Hottie
Does that mean
has already been like to that level of conditioning, and he's been very consistent for the most part. Nick has improved every time and only gets better. And then Samson's going to a place where he hasn't been. And I just think when you have body parts that are like weak unless you're kind of full, that you're going to lose them as you try to chase conditioning. And I think him chasing the conditioning, yeah, he'll be conditioned, but I think it's going to be really hard for somebody like him to keep that tissue in the places that he needs to keep it.
So if you were, after the Samson one, if you were a close friend of his, would you tell him to pursue size over conditioning? Do you think now he's focusing more on conditioning?
No, I think it's worth him doing what he's doing.
Okay, so you think it's worth him doing this?
Yes, I think you have to fuck around to find out. And sometimes it's not in your favor, but sometimes it's a game changer. So, but unless you're willing to knock on that door, you're never going to find out.
In other words, we might not see the fruit of his labor now, but if next year from now, oh shit.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, you know, once you peel down to that level, you can get peeled like that again. It's like getting that baby fat off you. And I feel like he can get there again without having to suffer so hard and be fuller the next time he does it. So it's just you have to go there at least once.
Yeah.
And the more times you go there, the better you're gonna look every time, the more you're gonna keep every time.
Yeah.
And you know, just
So this is him looking at the road ahead. How is
Yes.
it happen now? But you know what?
yeah, let's hope it works out now, but it will work out in the future if you just fucking go for it. No risk, no reward.
After this past show, where do you see, if Urge were to do the open, where do you see him?
Top 10.
Top 10?
Not in the top 5,
Definitely not.
but probably between 8 and 10.
Yeah.
And that'd be like good for him. Like, that's nothing to be ashamed of. Like, bro,
Not at all.
that's good.
Not at all.
There's absolutely zero to be ashamed of. Bro, I mean, fuck, it's someone be proud of to just make it to the O your first fucking time in the open. What the fuck? Like,
Well, winning your first fucking pro debut open wide show is a big thing, you know?
that's exactly what I just said.
Did you? I thought you said making it to Olympia your first time, but yeah,
I
same shit.
said winning in the open your first time around.
I thought I heard you say Olympia.
Yeah, there you go.
I was telling Joe though, he needs to. His posing isn't the best. I don't feel. His mandatories. No, yours.
That's the last time I was doing the chest too.
Yeah, I like that one.
I got the low to high.
Yeah, we're gonna finish with that. And the first comparison, like the one where they figured out the call-outs, the head judge looked over at me right away. He shook his head and then looked at the rest of the thing, and then I was in the first call-out. So it's kind of like, let's see what he brought. Look at me. I don't need to look again.
Yep.
And that was fucking cool to see. That where confidence sets in right there.
And the feedback from the head judge too was fucking great. Just the same shit we knew already, Dave. Which, I mean, ain't nothing.
Nothing new.
I mean, ain't nothing that you can't fix. I mean,
Yeah, bro, because I was looking at
Last time Georgia beats me, like, it won't happen again. And I say that respectfully just because I'm gonna have more time under my belt. And I have a better approach to the training, the nutrition of things and stuff. I just have more experience. So experience with time is only gonna get a better result, right? So just gotta keep doing what I do, but just a better version of it. Low to high, it's not meant to be heavy. That's why I love it that it's cables. I don't like doing dumbbells. The cables, you just focus on the gradual squeeze up and getting a bunch of blood to finish her.
With the cables, it keeps the tension too. You don't lose tension with it.
So you see how there's no rest. It's tugging on my pecs. So that blood just keeps flowing, flowing, flowing. I'm driving nutrients right now. That's it.
What up, bro? What up, bro?
Dimitri. A way that's like on the shit, but like I have a lot to live up to.
I think I need to up my BPC to a fucking milligram.
He said they're a huge fan of mine. That guy's really fucking cool. Muscle HQ on Instagram. I repost him all the time. Super dope, dude. He's the guy who put me in the top 3 best in the world back shots. And that really put my name out there too. So gotta thank that guy. That's really cool. But you know what? You just keep doing you. You do some standout shit, you'll get a standout reaction. So don't search for it. Just be it, and it'll come to you.
I told my wife, look at with these guys. The biggest dudes in the world, man.
Yeah. That's the mind fuck, to be honest. Yeah. Like you look at these guys, I just see things I need to improve. So it's just one of those things like, almost like I look at it like, really? Let's go to 12.
What's your take on trash talking in bodybuilding? That for a second.
I think it's stupid. Like, bodybuilding has always been, what you present is your trash talk. You can talk all you want. I've had so many people talk shit behind my back, and then I blow them out of the water and I don't say a damn word. Because at the end of the day, you step on the same stage as me, you're gonna expose yourself, and now you just look like a jackass. So it's kind of like, let your physique do the talking, because the physique is going to showcase the work that you didn't do. So it's kind of like people that bark are the ones that ask for attention. And when you ask for attention, it's like you're doing this for all the wrong reasons, you know?
Do you think that there's any benefit to it? Because you just brought up attention, but that's what shows want.
Yeah, but I promise you right away, when you don't back up that bark, you don't have that attention ever again. Because now you're just the person that cries wolf, and nobody listens to the person that cries wolf. I want you to know right now what happened to Blessing. Where's he? When do you hear his name anymore? Except for right now, you're welcome, Blessing.
But there's that 50-50 crowd. There's people that say, nah, don't do any trash talking. Let your body do the work. And there's people saying, no, we need attention in bodybuilding. We want to make more money. We need to bring eyes to it. Why not trash talking?
But it's not WWF either, you know what I mean? Like, it's not, let's hype this up so we can fucking fight at the end, you know what I mean? Like, but like I said, if it's like amongst two friends, bro, that are trash talking to each other, like in front of each other, haha, but not like behind closed doors type thing, well, yeah, why not, you know what I mean?
If humbling you, bro.
Although I did see it updated this. You don't look that bad no more. But I think that's always like a Nigerian issue until they figure it out, right? Like, it's always hard for them to get lean. Right. But they put on some fucking muscle. Like, you know, like Samson's always been criticized for not reconditioning enough, right?
Right.
Now,
I've been watching it.
Yeah, so I'll explain gradually lifting it compared to just picking it up.
Okay.
So it's like, the tempo is literally what it looks like.
Okay.
It's like this. And I'm getting a deep contraction, squeeze, going back into the stretch. Contracting. So I'm almost posing the lift in a way. Like I'm doing a hands clasp, but it's just going up high. So I think when people train, the better you get at this, the more you realize how you're literally posing each lift. Even on stage, it translates. You create that mind-muscle connection. You take it from the gym to the stage to the gym. You're gonna get the most out of the quality of a contraction in the muscle. And that's how you break down the fibers, that's how you grow. And the amount of weight on the bar doesn't really matter as long as it's enough to stimulate it over time with volume and stuff. You don't know your own width sometimes. What the fuck? You know how often I bump into shit? Like I'm told, hey Joe, you're crazy wide, you're crazy wide. Again, I think it was caught on camera. I don't see what people see, but I promise you I can feel it, because when I'm in a fucking, like, say a retail store, say I'm my girl shopping, I'll hit the little clothing things, I'll knock shit off. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you may grow, but you don't feel growth. You know, like it's from like one day to the next. You're like, okay, I'll just wake up wide as fuck today, you know? Okay guys, this is the Fit Nation Ontario posing room. As you can see, it's a little tinier, but I kind of like this because honestly, it's a little warmer. Helps you perspire a little bit if you're getting ready for a show. Obviously, you sweat all that water, and then it helps with that fatigue on stage. You won't be shaky and stuff. They got the updated lights. This seems to be the new era of lights in the posing rooms nowadays.
Honeycomb.
Good for pictures, nice flooring for pictures. They really worked on presentation in this room, so it's pretty cool to see. Definitely way better than the other one. To be honest, they need to update the other one. However, this one's pretty dope. I'm just gonna do the mandatories.
It's only 1 o'clock. Your legs still sore?
Yep.
Yo, this is.
It was hard for me. So, Fit Nation Ontario, they just opened up. Great atmosphere, clean. Still in the process, a little touch-ups here and there, but it's open to the public. You guys will enjoy it. They have good equipment here. You just saw our chest day. We'll be back for more back, legs, all that stuff. I've already kind of scoped it out myself, presented on camera. But yeah, guys, great gym to come to in this area. Ontario's like next to what? You know stuff.
Claremont, Chino, Montclair.
If you're on the way to Vegas,
IE, what's this
stop
IE?
by. Yeah, Inland Empire. But yeah, guys, cool gym. We'll be here, like I said, a few more times, you know, throughout the
Couple times a
season.
month.
Yeah, so Paul, do you have anything to say?
No, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, not necessarily, I mean, we're back. We'll be more consistent with our videos. Me and Carlos have got things going again. It was kind of hectic after the showings that we did. You guys hopefully saw how I did. I'm extremely happy. Only going to build off on that and just come in ready to win. And that's the mindset. We will win. Not settling for anything less. So keep tuning in, guys. Till next time. Well,
Thanks for watching.